time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, as we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Florida State Seminoles offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
They'll run it to the left. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the...
Looking deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking for a man. Pass played on the outlet. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Seminoles looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. So the Florida Gators offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, and go for a first down. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30, and a first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. In the red area, it's Tootin powering through. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this touchdown, Florida, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. He was right down the field for a touchdown. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
The Noel starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tight end makes the grab. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Florida State, as they put 6 more on the board. Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. A solid run, good for first down yardage. The shotgun handoff here.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Well, they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Gators will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this.
Putting toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And they get to completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, they're going to throw the football. Signs it with throw. He's in the clear. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Knowles.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We reach the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And here's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
He'll hand it off. And the Sox are able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offense.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here's the second down play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Noles churn out another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it with room to run. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Seminoles. Strong game by this quarterback. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. And they pick up the first on the ground. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. 1st and 10 play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. And the Gators are going to cash in this red zone trip. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First down and 10. He hands it off from the gun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he's got it again. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline, try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Caught in the flat by the running back. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. The shotgun running play call. He shreds the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense now in the all-important red zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That pass is caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Seminoles looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain and then catch and run. First and goal. And the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half. Looking to throw here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after this throw for 6.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's hit just before the throw. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first snap of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage seat brings down the returner. retakes the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. The first play of the third quarter is a handoff. As the first down is still going. It's a nice gain. You move the football up to the 27.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Breaks an open space.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Try and muscle for the first down. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. Time to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The catch is made. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to chuck it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Here's the handoff. There's some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Handoff from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Gators. And that will give them the lead now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. A completion sets up a second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Caught by the receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Knowles. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The PAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Noles will line up to punt it away. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. 2nd down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Nowhere the middle.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense able to stop him at the 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them the extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, shoot some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Grinding away on the ground. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the 1st down yardage.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? Big spin on the run. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produces a solid gain there.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Snags the quick throw. Puts into space at the 50. He brings him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Gets the running back in the flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Ooh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
It's a quick grab. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produce some magic. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? From the shotgun, handoff inside. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Gators. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Now they'll just clock it. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Using his legs here. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks like he's going to run it. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.